All right, and so on 10 through 15, where you are simplifying the expression. Okay, so I want you to think about this, that if you can only add things or subtract things that are the same. So I like to call it combining like terms or like things. So, what kind of things are the same? Okay, so maybe boys and girls. You're going to combine the girls together and you're going to combine the boys together. Um, so, would you combine triangles and squares and circles? You'd separate them out and you would combine the triangles together, the squares together, and the circles together. Well, this is going to be the exact same thing that you're going to do with numbers and letters. Okay, so like all the X's, you would combine those together. All the Y's, you would combine those together. All the numbers with no letters, you're going to combine those together. So looking at number 11, okay, what I like to do is I like to put them in like categories and I like circle them or square them or triangle them so I can kind of separate them out. So right here, I have a whole number and I have a whole number. So when you add those two whole numbers together, you're going to get 6 wholes. Okay, so that would be 6. And then you have leftover, you have plus 1x. So combining like together, it's going to say 6 plus x. Okay, 6 plus x. Sorry, that's kind of ugly. Let me see if I can make it a little better. 6 plus x. All right, and that's the answer. You can't combine your x with your 6. That's like trying to combine boys with girls or triangles and squares. They're not the same, so you can't combine those. All right, so let's look at the next one. The next one is in parentheses, so it makes it a little bit more challenging. Okay, so we have 7 plus 4x plus 3. Now, you already know your operations because I saw you did do the distributive property earlier on one of your other assignments. Okay, so this is just the additive property. So because it's all addition. So basically, you can lose those parentheses and it's still going to look the same. So it would still look like, I'm going to do it over here, 7 plus 4x plus 3. Okay, just like what we did on the last one, you can only combine alike things. So the easiest ones to see are the numbers here. Okay, so you have a 7 and you have a 3. Okay, so you can combine 7 and 3 and you get 10. And there are no other x's, so we can only say 4x. So you have 10 plus 4x. The next one, you have 3 n's, okay? And you know that the constant or the number that's before n is a 1. So if there's not a number in front of it, it's just the whole number 1. Now, if it said minus n, that would mean that would be a negative 1. All right, but they're all positives, so that's good. So what we're going to do is we're just going to add those together. How many n's do I have? I have 3 n's, so that now becomes 3n. And there's nothing to combine my whole number with, so it's going to say a 6. All right, and the last one on number 15. Number 15 is, it says 6x, let's do it down here, 6x plus 7 wholes plus 3x. And notice how I said that out loud. So if you are confused and you know that that's just going to be 7 wholes, I'm not going to combine a whole number with a x. All right, so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to combine like terms or like things. What's alike? Ooh, I have a 6x and I have a 3x. So if I have 6 x's and I have 3 x's, I'm going to have a total of 9 x's plus 7. And that's your answer to number 15.